It's a classic case of serendipity for science. Once we got our jaws just dropped a giant snake.
In the heart of the Amazon, where sunlight fades and silence stalks the trees, fear wears many faces. From a blood-sucking wasp that burns its young inside living prey, to a catfish with human-like teeth and a bone-crushing bite, this is Nature Unhinged. A glowing ghostfish flickers in the black, while a mind-controlling fungus turns spiders into the undead. These aren't myths, they're real. Today, we uncover the 20 terrifying creatures discovered in the Amazon.
Blood-sucking wasp. When the jungle's shadows stretch long and thick over the Amazon, a new horror comes into view. Capitejapa amazonica, the blood-sucking wasp. This isn't your typical stinging insect. It's a predator with a monstrous head, built not just to attack, but to invade. Scientists stumbled upon this nightmare during a massive expedition that uncovered hundreds of new species. But this wasp stands apart for its brutal method of survival. Instead of just hunting or stinging, this wasp's entire life cycle is a slow, cruel kill. It pierces its host to drain blood, then deposits eggs inside the creature's body. When those larvae hatch, they feast on the host alive, tearing it apart from the inside out. This parasitic terror is a stark reminder of nature's raw, unforgiving side. The more researchers study it, the more unsettling details emerge. How it finds its victims, the precise way it injects its eggs, and how it manages to control the body it's doomed. The Amazon's dense canopy hides countless horrors, but few are as haunting as this wasp. It's a living nightmare creeping through the foliage, a chilling testament to evolution's darkest twists. What else remains undiscovered, lurking in silence, ready to shock and terrify? This wasp embodies the raw brutality hidden beneath the rainforest's beauty, a warning that even the smallest creature can hold a horrifying secret. Northern green anaconda. What to expect when you come face to face with the northern green anaconda, the Amazon's true giant. This snake isn't just large, it shatters all previous records and assumptions about the world's biggest serpents. This beast can stretch beyond 30 feet and weigh more than a compact car. Its sheer size alone is enough to stun anyone who crosses its path. But size isn't the only thing that makes this snake terrifying. It rules the murky Amazon waters with brutal efficiency, moving silently beneath the surface, waiting to strike. Its victims range from caimans to capybaras. Nothing escapes once it locks on. The anaconda's crushing grip leaves no chance of escape. It's a slow, merciless end for anything caught in its coils. The discovery of this northern variant has shaken the scientific world, forcing experts to rethink what they know about snake biology and the mysteries lurking in the jungle. If you ever find yourself near one, the instinct to flee would be immediate and justified. The northern green anaconda isn't just a snake. It's a brutal force of nature, a reminder of the untamed power lurking beneath the jungle's calm exterior. Giant leech. Is this the bloodthirsty nightmare lurking beneath the Amazon's dark waters? The Amazon giant leech isn't your everyday parasite. It's a monstrous predator that reaches up to 18 inches long. This isn't just a slimy nuisance. It's a relentless hunter with a mouth full of razor-sharp teeth designed to latch on and drain its prey's blood with ruthless efficiency. This leech doesn't wait passively. It actively seeks out animals, and sometimes humans, in the murky, humid rivers of the Amazon. Once attached, it sinks its teeth deep and begins feeding, its saliva packed with anticoagulants that prevent blood from clotting. The bleeding can continue long after the leech lets go, leaving victims vulnerable and weak. Researchers have been studying this giant parasite for years, but the full extent of its behavior and survival tactics remains a mystery. Its sheer size combined with its aggressive feeding method makes it one of the most feared parasites in the Amazon basin. The way it manipulates its host's body is a chilling example of nature's brutality. Would you dare to enter waters where this giant waits? Few have the courage or the choice. The Amazon giant leech stands as a brutal reminder that in this jungle, even the smallest creatures can deliver a savage blow. Candiru catfish. Someone once called the Candiru catfish the stuff of nightmares, and for good reason. This small but vicious predator haunts the murky rivers of the Amazon, infamous for a feeding method that's as brutal as it is terrifying. Unlike ordinary fish, the candiru invades the gills of other fish and tears through their flesh from the inside out. Scientists have witnessed it devour prey with ruthless speed, leaving nothing but destruction behind. Even more unsettling are the local legends claiming this fish can enter the human body through bodily openings, a claim still debated but enough to keep many far from these waters. This isn't mindless brutality, it's survival honed to perfection. In a river teeming with life and competition, the candiru's savage tactics secure its place at the top of the food chain. So, would you risk stepping into these waters knowing such a predator lurks beneath? The thought alone sends chills down spines, a constant warning from the jungle's depths. Poison dart frogs. Far from just a splash of color in the Amazon, poison dart frogs like Ranitomea aquamarina and Ranitomea etherea carry a deadly secret beneath their vibrant skin. These tiny amphibians might seem harmless at first glance, but their venom is a lethal weapon crafted by nature itself. Their dazzling blue and green hues serve as a clear warning. These frogs are armed with toxins potent enough to stop predators in their tracks. More than just defense, their poison is a survival strategy. In the harsh, competitive world of the rainforest, indigenous tribes have long exploited similar frogs' venom to coat their arrows, turning these small creatures into crucial tools of the hunt. The discovery of these species is a breakthrough in understanding the Amazon's complex biodiversity and the evolution of chemical defense. Scientists see them as living proof of nature's capacity for both beauty and danger wrapped into one. One careless touch could have deadly consequences. Their presence is a harsh reminder that the Amazon's beauty is often a mask for peril. Giant crab spider. When the jungle floor falls silent and the shadows stretch just a little too long, something massive stirs beneath the leaves. A newly discovered nightmare, the giant crab spider, has crawled into the spotlight, and it's unlike anything we've seen before. With legs that span like skeletal branches and a body built for ambush, this eight-legged predator doesn't spin webs. It waits, it watches, and then it strikes. Uncovered deep in the Amazon's hidden corridors, this spider is a true giant among arachnids. It lurks across bark and forest floor, its camouflage perfect, its silence absolute. Blink and you'll miss it. Pause and it might be watching you back. Unlike your average web spinner, this creature is an ambush assassin. It doesn't trap, it pounces. With power packed into its long, muscled limbs, it seizes prey that looks far too large for it to handle. But in this jungle, size is no safety. Scientists are stunned, not just by its size, but by what its presence means. Would you reach into a crevice, knowing this beast might be coiled in wait? The forest doesn't give warnings. It just opens its jaws. And this spider? It's one of the reasons the Amazon remains the planet's most unpredictable and terrifying wild frontier. Greedo fish. From the depths of the Amazon basin emerges a creature that defies all expectations, the Greedo fish. Named for its wildly bulging eyes reminiscent of a certain Star Wars character, this catfish stands out as one of the river's most bizarre residents. Its eyes jut out unnervingly, giving it a permanent look of shock or fierce alertness that makes it unforgettable. But the Greedo fish's odd appearance isn't just for show. Its unique body and sensory systems are perfectly tuned for survival in the Amazon's murky, fast-flowing waters. It maneuvers with skill in darkness where sight is limited, relying on senses beyond the obvious to hunt and avoid danger. Every curve and adaptation tells a story of evolution meeting extreme conditions head-on. This fish's discovery forces us to rethink what life in the Amazon really looks like. It's not just a jungle of green and insects, but a realm filled with alien-like creatures that push the boundaries of biology. The Greedo fish is a vivid example that the wildest, most unexpected life forms thrive where we least expect them. Its unforgettable gaze marks it as one of the Amazon's strangest marvels, a reminder that the natural world never stops surprising us. Cordyceps infected tarantula. Nothing feels more unsettling than the sight of a tarantula controlled by a deadly invader, the Cordyceps fungus. This is no ordinary predator-prey story. It's a living nightmare where fungus hijacks a tarantula's body, turning it into a puppet for its own gruesome agenda. The fungus invades the spider's nervous system, rewriting its behavior until the tarantula moves only to serve the parasite's needs. As the infection spreads, the spider becomes little more than a vessel. Eventually, the fungus erupts from the spider's body, releasing spores that spread the horror further. This brutal cycle ensures the fungus's survival at the cost of the tarantula's life. Scientists have documented this terrifying phenomenon deep in the Amazon, revealing a real-life horror show playing out beneath the rainforest canopy. Even the largest predators aren't immune to microscopic threats lurking in the shadows. This fungal takeover mirrors the worst zombie tales, except it's no fiction. This is raw nature, ruthless and efficient. It's a stark reminder that in the jungle, power means little when faced with relentless biological invasion. Electric EEL. So, meet Amazon's ultimate power player, the electric eel. Not just one, but 3 different species have been discovered lurking in the jungle's shadowy waters, each packing enough voltage to stun or take down prey instantly. These aren't your everyday fish. They're living, breathing shock machines. Capable of delivering up to 860 volts in a single zap, these eels weaponize electricity like no other. They hunt, defend, and navigate the pitch-black rivers with precision, using their electric pulses to sense and incapacitate. It's survival on a whole new level, an invisible force that controls the murky depths. What's even more shocking? Some of the newly found species might deliver an even deadlier charge, pushing the limits of nature's power grid. These eels aren't just masters of their environment, they're redefining what it means to dominate the underwater jungle. Scientists are buzzing with excitement, realizing how little we truly understand about the Amazon's hidden world. How many more electric wonders are waiting to be discovered beneath the surface? To sum it up, the electric eel is Amazon's shockmaster, a living testament to the wild, unpredictable forces that rule this vast jungle. Blob-headed fish. Even in the most explored corners of the Amazon, surprises like the blob-headed fish emerge to shake up what we thought we knew. This bizarre fish, with its grotesquely swollen head, looks like something out of a nightmare, and it's rewriting the rules of river wildlife. The blob-headed fish's standout feature is that oversized, bulbous head that seems almost soft and sagging. Discovered in the murky waters of the Peruvian Amazon, it stunned scientists who had never seen anything like it before. But it's not just the head. Its entire body has a strange texture and shape that defies comparison, setting it apart as a genuine oddball in the animal kingdom. After decades of research, the jungle continues to reveal animals that push the boundaries of what life can look like. It's the kind of encounter that sticks with you, a living reminder that nature's creativity knows no limits.
Let's dive in. It's finally time for the open discussion.
This monster was found in the Amazon, and it's still alive, lurking just beyond the jungle brush, dripping with slime and breathing heavily. Just look at its blood-soaked teeth and clawed limbs. This isn't your average jungle creature. Was it guarding something? Or worse, was it hunting? Something's being covered up, and this photo may be the only proof. Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to mention #OpenDiscussion. Pacu fish. Although the pacu fish might seem harmless at first glance, it hides a brutal secret beneath its calm exterior, an insanely powerful bite that can crush almost anything in its path. Don't be fooled by its peaceful name. This fish packs a punch that can catch even the toughest swimmers off guard. Looking like a close relative of the piranha, the pacu's teeth are what set it apart, flat, square, and eerily human-like. These teeth aren't for tearing flesh, but are built to grind down nuts, seeds, and tough fruits falling into the river. This unexpected dental setup makes the pacu a unique survivor in the Amazon's diverse ecosystem. There have been multiple reports of pacu biting humans. Those human-like teeth can deliver jaw-crushing bites that leave victims shocked and in serious pain. Swimming alongside a fish with teeth that mirror your own? That's not just wild, it's borderline terrifying. Scientists explain that the pacu's jaw strength and tooth shape evolved for a plant-based diet. Yet when humans cross paths with this fish, things can quickly turn ugly. Paraiba catfish. What does it take to rule the Amazon's darkest rivers? The Paraiba catfish, a colossal predator that dominates the waters with sheer size and power. This beast can reach over 9 feet long and tip the scales at more than 400 pounds, making it one of the largest freshwater fish on Earth. The Paraiba isn't just big, it's a relentless hunter. This is a creature built to dominate, lurking silently beneath the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Tales from locals and explorers describe the Paraiba's jaw-dropping strength and lightning speed. It's the undisputed heavyweight champion of the Amazon's rivers, a predator whose presence commands respect and fear. Scientists are fascinated by this giant, seeing it as proof of nature's raw, untamed power thriving in the jungle's shadows. The Paraiba isn't just a fish, it's a living force that shapes the ecosystem around it. Would you step into waters patrolled by this massive hunter? The danger is very real, and the consequences could be deadly. Short-tailed bat. You wouldn't expect fear to come with fur and a 12-inch wingspan, but deep in the Amazon's midnight air, it does. The short-tailed bat, or Saba's short-tailed bat, is a pint-sized predator with the heart of a beast. Small? Yes. But this aerial hunter is a silent executioner that rules the darkness with precision and power. It doesn't nibble on fruit or flit about harmlessly. This bat dives for flesh, devouring insects, frogs, even other bats. With razor teeth and a crushing bite, it's built to break through hard shells and bone alike. It hunts not by sight, but by sound, using razor-sharp echolocation to track prey in pitch black like it's reading the jungle in Braille. This isn't just another jungle dweller, it's a vital enforcer. While jaguars stalk below, this shadowy acrobat keeps the balance above, thinning swarms, silencing pests, and making sure the food chain doesn't fall apart. Forget the fangs and claws you expect. Terror in the Amazon sometimes flies quietly, strikes quickly, and leaves no trace. The short-tailed bat is proof. In this jungle, size means nothing. Skill means everything. Squirrel monkey. Even the mightiest jungle trembles with energy when a troop of squirrel monkeys bursts through the canopy. Tiny in size but massive in motion, these lightning-fast primates are the rainforest's relentless spark, darting, leaping, and chattering like a living storm. They don't travel alone. Squirrel monkeys move in massive troops, sometimes hundreds strong, a high-speed swarm that turns the treetops into a riot of motion. Each leap is calculated chaos. Each call a coded message in a language only the jungle understands. Their bright eyes burn with intelligence. Their constant chatter pulses through the trees like a wild heartbeat. But beneath the cuteness is strategy and strength. When predators appear, these little dynamos don't run. They swarm. Birds of prey, snakes, anything that threatens their own is met with sharp cries and fearless unity. More than entertainers of the treetops, they are gardeners of the forest. Every fruit they touch, every seed they drop, brings new life to the soil below. They don't just live in the jungle, they help it grow. In a rainforest full of giants, it's these agile, clever primates that steal the show. The squirrel monkey may be small, but in the Amazon, it runs the canopy with unstoppable force. Translucent tetra. Would you believe that one of the Amazon's most mesmerizing sights isn't a roaring beast or a venomous predator, but a fish no longer than your thumb that glows like a living spark? The miniature translucent tetra, a ghost-like marvel flickering through the dark waters of the rainforest. Barely an inch long, its glassy body shimmers under the right light, revealing a soft inner glow that looks more science fiction than nature. Discovered deep in the Amazon's tangled rivers, this fish doesn't just exist. It illuminates, a living lantern hiding in plain sight, casting whispers of light through the black water. Its glow is more than beauty, it's survival. In these predator-packed waters, the tetra's translucence helps it vanish into the current or confuse attackers with a sudden shimmer. Invisibility and brilliance, all wrapped into one. Though it swims quietly at the bottom of the food chain, it fuels the entire system above it. Bigger fish depend on it. The balance of the river hinges on it. Without the tetra, the Amazon's underwater world loses a vital link. Not all wonders growl or strike. Some drift silently, lighting the darkness with nothing but their existence. And in that glow, the miniature translucent tetra reminds us, even the smallest spark can light up the wild. Tiger cat. Just when you think the Amazon has revealed all its secrets, the tiger cat slips through the shadows, an elusive predator only recently confirmed as its own species. This wild feline combines raw power with stealth, moving through the jungle like a ghost no one can catch. Its coat, a striking mix of stripes and spots, is nature's perfect camouflage, blending seamlessly with the dense foliage. Don't be duped by its size. This cat is a lethal hunter, striking swiftly and silently. The tiger cat rules the underbrush with precision, a true master of the rainforest's hidden corners. Though newly recognized, the tiger cat faces serious threats from habitat destruction and poaching. Scientists are racing against time to understand this mysterious hunter before it vanishes from the wild forever. How many of these silent predators still roam the jungle unseen? Tapir-snouted frog. Is it a frog or something stranger? Hidden beneath the leaf litter of the Amazon, a bizarre creature recently emerged from the shadows, the tapir-snouted frog. With its elongated, snout-like nose and underground habits, it looks like evolution took a sharp left turn, and the result is absolutely wild. This tiny amphibian doesn't hop through treetops or croak by streams. It burrows deep into the rainforest floor, vanishing into the soil with powerful shovel-like legs. Its body is compact, its movements stealthy, its presence almost ghostly. For years, it stayed out of sight, evading scientists and explorers alike. Until now. That odd snout isn't just for show, it's a specialized tool for life in the dark. Designed for digging and sensing the hidden world below, it turns this frog into a master of the underground. And its discovery is more than a quirky footnote. It's a signal that the Amazon still guards secrets we haven't even begun to understand. Every twist of root, every patch of mud could be hiding something unbelievable. The tapir-snouted frog is proof. The jungle's weirdest wonders aren't always loud or large, but they're always unforgettable. Western puffbird. Some creatures wear their menace in plain sight. Fangs, claws, glowing eyes. Others, like the western puffbird, hide their ferocity behind a coat of fluff. Don't be fooled by the soft feathers and wide-eyed stare. This Amazonian hunter is a killer cloaked in cuteness. With a round, puffed-up look and a head that seems too big for its body, it looks almost cartoonish until it moves. Then the sharp beak flashes, and an insect, lizard, or even an unsuspecting bird vanishes into its grasp. Recently recognized as its own species, the western puffbird has emerged from the rainforest shadows as a quiet predator that plays the long game. Its call is low, its movements calculated. It blends into the jungle's green chaos, a whisper of feathers perched in silence until the moment comes. It's not size that rules here, it's precision, patience, the kind of stillness that hides sharp instincts under soft feathers. Some predators roar. This one barely rustles the leaves. Honeycomb-patterned stingray. This isn't ocean terror, it's Amazon horror, right beneath your feet. Deep in the silty waters of the rainforest, the honeycomb-patterned stingray, Podoma trigon species, glides silently like a living shadow. With a back covered in hypnotic black and yellow rings resembling a honeycomb, it's not just beautiful, it's lethal. But this stingray doesn't show off. It disappears into the riverbed, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Camouflaged against mud and rock, it ambushes small fish and invertebrates with stunning precision. And if threatened, it fights back with a venomous spine in its tail capable of delivering excruciating pain. Recently documented in the Amazon basin, this freshwater species has fascinated researchers for its pattern and power. The stingray's eerie silence and stealthy tactics make it one of the rainforest's most underrated predators. A ghost in the shallows. In the jungle, not all killers climb trees or roar. Some lie in wait, right beneath the water's surface, watching. And this stingray? It's proof that even beauty here comes armed. Fire-tailed titi monkey. This is not a legend pulled from the past. This is real, recent, and radiant. The fire-tailed titi monkey, one of the Amazon's most striking new discoveries. Found in a region of the rainforest already under threat, this monkey burst onto the scientific radar with a tail that blazes orange-red through the green canopy. It's not just rare, it's a reminder that the Amazon is far from fully known. New species still emerge from the shadows, even as their homes vanish. The fire-tailed titi doesn't terrorize, it charms. Living in small, bonded family groups, it moves through the trees with grace and rhythm, calling out with soft, distinct sounds. These vocalizations form a language of connection between mates, between kin, across branches. Their lives are quiet but deeply woven into the forest's rhythm. But the threats closing in are loud. Logging, mining, deforestation, all shrinking the world this monkey calls home. Its discovery is exciting, but it comes with a clock ticking in the background. Conservation isn't just about saving one species, it's about preserving everything it touches. Scientists suspect that fiery tail does more than catch the eye. It signals identity, emotion, maybe even love. In a place full of hunters and hiders, the fire-tailed titi stands out, and it risks everything by doing so. This is the jungle's latest voice, bright, bold, and fragile. Let it be a signal, not just of what's been found, but of what we still stand to lose. Thanks for watching. If these terrifying Amazon creatures blew your mind, hit that like button and subscribe for more wild discoveries. Got a favorite or a creature we missed? Drop it in the comments below. Stay curious, stay bold, and we'll see you in the next Jungle Dive.